Hello and welcome back to Bombchu News. My name is Chris, I'm joined by Andron, and we'll be covering the news that we found interesting today.
Overwatch Pro XQC has been suspended from both the Overwatch League and his pro team Dallas Fuel after a very pointed insult. This insult came way of his personal stream where he made a sexual comment about another, openly gay player, Muma, from the Houston Outlaws. This major mistake came after an Outlaws win over the Fuel where Muma used one of XQC's signature phrases and of course got him nice and heated. While this may seem extreme for doing something that players do all the time in competitive games, the league has a code of conduct asking for players to be professional both on and off the keyboard. While it took some dirty words to bring forward these guidelines, I'm glad companies are starting to put esports competitors under the same scrutiny as more traditional professional athletes. As for XQC, he will be suspended all the way through Stage 1 and has offered an apology to Muma, which I hope means he's learned his lesson.
A teaser trailer was released for the upcoming mobile game, Potter Hogwarts Mystery. The game is an RPG where the player gets to attend Hogwarts in the years prior to Harry's arrival at the school. The teaser shows off a pretty good looking art style, giving us a look at both new characters and familiar professors. The teaser also gives us a glimpse at the gameplay, showing two students facing off in a duel. While I'm keeping my expectations down a bit, since this is a mobile game, I'm still very interested to see how this game turns out. I've always been a big fan of Harry Potter, and the idea of finally getting a Harry Potter RPG just sounds great. Potter Hogwarts Mystery is set to launch sometime this year.
Dynasty Warriors 9 has added an open world hub for players to enjoy when not killing thousands of NPCs at once. This longer form trailer, currently only available in Japanese, shows how you can explore the world by gathering, fishing, customizing equipment and moves, and all sorts of other things. I often find myself getting bored of Muso games after flailing around in mindless enemies for hours, but Dynasty Warriors 9 may have enough new gameplay changes to make it a must-buy for me. Dynasty Warriors 9 will be releasing on February 13th in the West for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Fans have remade the game PT for the PC, and there's two different versions to try. PT was a horror demo that popped up on the PlayStation Network back in 2014, which fans eventually discovered was actually a playable teaser for Silent Hills, a new game in the Silent Hill franchise being directed and designed by Hideo Kojima in collaboration with Guillermo del Toro. The game was eventually cancelled, and PT was removed from PSN, meaning if you didn't already have the game downloaded on a PS4, you weren't able to play it. Fans of the game have been working on remaking the game on PC, and there's finally playable versions available. The first is being worked on by someone called Smoggy Chips, and is being made in Unreal Engine 4. The game is still in its early stages, but judging by some of the video I've seen, it's pretty impressive. The other version is by Reddit user Linus Pixel, and the difference with this version is that they're actually extracting the original models, sounds, and objects from PT, and are using them in this PC remake. As someone who never got to experience PT firsthand, I'm really excited about these projects. Hopefully they don't get hit with a cease and desist before they get finished, as I'd love to finally get the full PT experience myself.
The NPD released the top-selling games for both December of 2017 as well as the whole year, and the list will probably not surprise you one bit. Sitting at number 1 was Call of Duty World War II, which proves that even if they have one bad release, COD somehow continues to dominate game sales all around. Following this shooter giant was NBA 2K18 at number 2 and Destiny 2 at number 3. Nintendo also had 3 entries on the list with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Mario Kart 8 taking the 5th, 9th, and 10th spots respectively. 2017 was definitely a great year for games, and those sales numbers prove it.
Well, that's all the news that we found interesting today. Let us know what you thought about it or what we missed down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.